Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of We the People as Sweden. In previous episode, we had a bit more tensions rising with the Danes, and of course, we're still building up a lot of our stuff slowly but surely. We did get another whaling ship, I believe, and the one that we had in here is now heading back to empty into Spike currently. But yeah, we've got a few things that are going to be built. Let's get to the next round. So it looks like we've got fairly good relations with the Russians and the Dutch, as well as the English, at least, out of the European nations. I think there might be some others as well, but we've got fairly decent relations. But it's hard to tell right now because it's loading things. Oh, we got... Right, another expert lumberjack. Many weapons forging smiths. Or many weapon forging smiths, right. Yeah, we got that. Right, Spike is still having some issues with stone. Well, we just did use the stone that we had. But yeah, we can hopefully get some more. Of course, we could probably go out and get another... We don't have really the cannons. Even for the frigates. I think we might be able to get a frigate. We got two of them out already. A powerful trading company intends to use one of our towns as a whaling port. We would all profit from this deal. They promise ships, men, and new buildings in return for our protection. We can collect taxes for whale fat and train oil. So for 5,000, we get another whaling ship. We got a train oil rendering plant. Oh, we don't need to pay for it. Oh, well, I suppose we do pay for it, but yeah, there's +2 for train oil rendering plant and -1 relation with the Dutch apparently. Oh, +5 for price. Okay, yeah, I think we are cashing in on that one. Oh, and then they wanted blades from the colonies. Sure, we'll try. Ooh, that would be another 2% tax increase. Oh. We could protest and throw all the milk away in Spokomania, which is probably quite a bit. But the milk price isn't really that great. You know what? Yeah, we're not going to take this tax increase anymore. Right, so that was Fort Catmanders. We got the lumberjack, but I think that's the sawmill. That doesn't have any... Okay, so we'll just get that one in the sawmill again. The fisherman, yeah, so that's a good of food. We did get the colonist, so what did we want to do with this one again? I know that we had a plan for this. I just don't remember it all that well right now. Oh, right, so we do not have a lot of iron, so the blacksmithing is going to be kind of pointless there right now. We could just get that as a... I guess we'll put that to breaching again. So that's going to become a vibrant breacher. We could get the law increase. I suppose that's one option. We do actually have a possibility for increasing the construction speed right now. That could help. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. There we go. Now we're getting 10... Well, actually 12 construction per round. And we've got the converted native. That should just... turn a little bit to the south. We've got the one of the native old... Oh, this is a fresh growth in Kazoo, actually. Huh. Right, what are we looking over there, then? Still need some clay, stone, and tools. Right, we're good in health currently in here. Food, we're still okay. So I'm going to get this one to work on the distillery. Get some more fruit brandy. Because we've got such a huge amount of fruit there. We've still got a load. Oh, right. Osborne has also grown. So population has definitely been increasing lately. We could probably get the stone production up here now. Get a stone cutter there so we can start doing a bit more upgrades for the various buildings in here. We do need to get a bit of tools in here. We're getting the blacksmith house now, but we don't... Well, actually, we do have a decent supply of... Oh, hello. That's a treasure. And then we've got the season scout. Right, so that was just sitting there for a while. Let's get to Manaus. And then Master Train Oil Cooker, thanks to the... thing in there. So oh right, yeah, we got the upgraded one in here, so that's going to be a whole lot of whale oil that we're going to be spending in here. But that's also 42 train oil per round. Plus the domestic price is fairly decent. Okay, I think we've hit a jackpot there. Right, so the frigate needs a few more things. I suppose if that's 3 rounds, we'll be able to get the cannons for that, as well as the blades for it. Okay, well that's decent enough then. We still need to get the stone in here. Right, we've got another whaling ship. Well, this is, I suppose, is the one that we just got. I don't know if I can have these work on the same tile. I wonder, is there... There's probably no whaling in this bay in here, is there? Not really, no. Now, is there any whales up here? Oh, there's whaling over there. It's a bit far away. Oh, wow, that's 20. Hold on a minute. So it's the humpback whales over here. That's, oh, no, that's 20 as well. Never mind. So it is a lot. I guess we could go for that one. It's, I don't know, actually, that's probably going to be dangerous to go, well, somewhat dangerous to go all the way there. That's kind of the only untapped one, other than, well, I suppose, go over there for now. And then we've got the trek, we're going to unload the stuff there. That's a bit of wood, so we can do some of the powder and all that. And then, I guess, do we have a lot of tools in here? Actually, I know we've got a lot of tools in Spokomania, so we'll go and stop by there. Let's go and we'll need to do this a bit manually. I don't want to be taking a whole 300 from there. Well, let's take another 100, for example. And we can deliver that to... Actually, it's not Kazoo. Hold on. Where did we want to deliver this again? Was it Kathmandu's? They got... Actually, yeah, it might well be that one. As one of the options. Cool. Right, we've got the other 3 colonists because we're up to now, so let's go ahead and assign that into some duties as well. So, construction, we can't really increase that. We've got decent blacksmithing already, we could probably increase that a bit further, but honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just assign this to be doing a bit more statesmanship. Just so that we can get the support for independence a bit higher there. Right, and the Royal Medal War, we can go ahead and... Oh, right, we've got the maple syrup, red pepper. Guess we'll take the fur and peat as well. Deliver that to Oathsworn. Then we could probably go ahead and purchase some more gold. Oh, right, we've got the vineyard. There's the sawmill, the farm, the windmill. We've got basically all of this upgraded now. I think we've got most of the areas upgraded. I suppose there might be some roads going off to the side that haven't been upgraded, but most of the towns are already pretty much fully. I suppose, oh, right, actually. We do need to get over here and start working on one mill. And then the wagon train up here, we could probably go ahead and load up something from here. Oh, that's a lot of red pepper, actually. Oh, that is a whole lot of it. We would probably benefit from emptying some of the stockpile there. Let's deliver that to Spike. Let me double check the production now, especially with the whale oil. Oh yeah, we're almost 2,500, but the Danes are now 8,000, so it's going to be a matter of time before they get a victory. Now, I suppose... Oh! That's interesting. So we control that, but we do not control these border provinces here yet. That seems a little bit odd. I suppose that's understandable somewhat. But yeah, I think we should probably plan on capturing Christian's Hub. Because that would be like, it's not the worst. It's got, oh, goats over there, are there? A few other things. So that would be somewhat useful. That would reduce the Danish sort of presence on the continent side of things. We might then be able to even get some troops to capture Fredrikstad up here. And potentially to sell that to the British, for example. But yeah, so if we start expanding or reducing the Danes a bit further in their, well, at least military side of things, that might be the thing that we need to do. Also, well, I suppose, yeah, once we purchase the gold with that, we'll probably move the Royal Man of War over here to do a bit of scouting on what is actually visible, or built up in there and all that. It's not a very large town, nothing compared to their island up there in the north. But yeah, let's get to the next round, shall we? We do have decent amount of money, but I might actually want to save up some of that to, like, purchase some new warships and all that from Europe if need be. Or rather, when need be. The plump live. If I may say so, Governor, but all that's right and proper, that's what I call a splendid wench. Ah, right. Right, so we got the student graduate from Spike. What was I going to do? Oh, right, it was the train oil. Oh, I could actually still get another one. Couldn't I? Yeah, Master Train Oil Cooker. Right, then the Granary of Forcer Jody. We've got actually most of the things to get at the City Hall now. Might as well. And then the Blacksmith House and Oathsworn. Let's have a look at the things in here. We still got... Well, I suppose we do have the Spice Trader's house. We do not have the Village Hall yet. We need to get some of the tools going for that. Oh, that's the way we needed the tools for. Right, okay. Well, we can probably deliver that in here then instead. We could probably get the church soon enough. We'll have the stone in due time, and we've got some of the stuff there. So, yeah, we'll get that one underway. Oh, there we got the... that's a bit of gold there. So this is the galleon that can probably head back to the inland side of things. Sail to Osron. We've got some more gold over here and some red peppers. So that's the Brig of War, so that can't actually be... No, that can't be loaded. Okay, well that's a little bit unfortunate. I guess we'll just go ahead and sail this one back to Spike. No, I'm not going to buy eat right now. We don't use it that much. But we've got the Master Train Oil Cooker, so that's going to be even more production over there. That's now 61 train oil. We need a lot more whale fat right now at this point, but that's fine. We do also have other free colonists. We could probably turn that into soldier. That's actually not a terrible idea. If we are going to be planning for war against the Danes again, getting another line infantry, for example, would be somewhat useful. And we're going to go ahead and send that off to prepare over here in the border town. No, we won't be fighting a war against the natives. Oh, we've got a free colonist at Fort Dad again. We've still got a fairly good food production in there. I suppose we could... Oh, hello. Actually, no, what we're going to do with this is we're going to turn that... Oh, hold on a minute. Does the... Yeah, we're going to train this into a lumberjack. How long does it take? 15 rounds. That's a bit more than I was hoping for. But what we'll do is we'll get that as a lumberjack and we'll put that on the logwood production over here so we can do the dyeing of cloth a lot easier. And then we can start turning that into the better stuff. Right, converted natives, that can join the town. And speaking of converted natives, we've got another one. I guess we'll send that to Fort Christina as well. And then the Man of War, let's go out and purchase some... Well, that's not a lot of gold, but yeah, we'll purchase that. We'll pick up some stuff from Othman. So in Trek, actually... Right, so we needed to go to Ostorm with this, didn't we? Instead of there. Let's speak with the chieftain. Expert cotton plants and horses. We might be able to start selling some horses to some natives as well. Not a lot of them are on the coastlines, though, is the problem. That want horses, as far as I can tell. Right, we've got the galleon up here. Oh, right, we've got the whale oil. I guess we'll just send that out to... Well, get some whaling done somewhere. I think that is... I don't know where it's heading. Is it heading over? It could be heading for that one, actually. Right, so the galleon. How much do we have? Oh, that's a bit of gems there. We can grab that one. We've got a whole lot of whale fat, but we are getting the whale or train oil right now at fairly large quantities, although it's a domestic demand of 13. That is a lot. Also got quite a few coats. I suppose we could sell some of that. We can't sell the milk anymore. Not in Europe, anyway. Do still have quite a bit of cow hides. I don't know if I want to sell those in Europe necessarily. We're using those for quite a bit of crafting already, so that might be the better option, just to stick to that for now. We do have a bit of the field worker tools. Actually, domestic demand is about the same as production. We will take some of the train oil, though. That is still a massive price that we can get. 21. Oh! Well, I suppose the domestic demand is higher, but that is still worth a decent bit, I suppose. Right, we'll just go ahead and sail off to Europe with that. And then we can go ahead and load up some more gold, and I guess we'll take some of the ore from here as well. Go that to Ostvorn, and we'll start whaling. And there's already 20 whale. Okay, so that's a decent production per round, I'd say. Now, speaking of productions, what are we looking at the numbers now? The Danes have 8,000, we've got 2,500. We are at least about, 400 and a bit over what the Spanish have. But then, of course, catching up to the next one, which is still the French, there's about a 900-point difference there. So we are not all that effective yet, but with the train oil and all that, I think we are getting quite a bit. Getting another frigate as well. Actually, Wait, is this... Yeah, this is the Grand Admiral. What we're going to do is we're going to sail this frigate over there closer to the Danish port there. And yeah, once this has emptied stuff to Ostrom, we'll go ahead and send the Man of War over here to kind of keep an eye on the town there. Oh, what was the... Something grow. Oh, that, okay. Well, fair enough. There's a lot of forest then to cut down, I suppose. But let's get to the next round, shall we? Ah, right, we didn't have the blades and the cannons right now for the frigate. But that was... Oh, right, the carriage. Oh. Okay, it requires the plaster counter roads, but that is a massive cargo space. It's decent speed. And yeah, okay, this one is tempting. I suppose we'll get a carriage. Then we'll get the frigate done once we get the blades again. I think that was the problem. Oh, right, a printing press in Fort Kathmandu's might not be a terrible idea. We've got Elder Statesman and Mastani. Very good. Right, so we've got convert a native in here. Oh, that was the, right, fisherman that we had over here. Well, to be fisherman. We could actually, we could just start training it in there, although it's going to be taking 15 rounds. It doesn't actually have penalty for starting there, though, so actually, yeah, we'll just train that into expert fisherman, and it's going to be sitting in there. And then we've got the rancher, well, rather, we'll get the pasture built over there for the horses. Oh, first, Forcer Jody's grown a bit. We do have a decent bit of food in here, so I suppose at this point it's a question as what we want to do with this stuff in here. I suppose we've got a lot of pigskins. We get so much pigskins, actually, that we're going to get the tannery over here activated and start turning that into pig leather aprons. That'll probably help. And then we got the ironsmith in Taz. Get some more tools going. Get that done right, so we can get the butchery essentially built soon. Which does mean even more chicken getting butchered. But we've got quite a few of them in there, so it's not necessarily a bad thing at all. Right, so we brought some fruit and some other things in there. Let's have a look at actually. So for Christina, we've got, well, yeah, we're getting a lot of horses there, that's for sure. And then Fort Kathmandu, we did not pick up any of the stone there. What do we have? I suppose we've got stone production in Unsung at least. That's, well, that's not that much. We are leaving a bit of a stockpile there for... Oh, actually, let's go to town in the hills. Empty some of those goodies there. Got some planter and guns. Alright then, let's get to the next town. Yeah, there shall be peace in our time. I apparently had never met these ones yet. They don't have a whole... I don't know, actually. Oh, right, Port Arboretors. Did we get the... Oh, yeah, we've got the Honourable Judge now. And with the extra colonists here, we could probably just go ahead and get another one working on the Town Hall, getting more Liberty Bells. Right now, the production there is not that massive. On the other hand, I think one of the things that we probably want to build in here is to get the newspaper and all that. Because clearly we haven't got on that one yet. Where is it? Should have access to it, right? Oh, the printing press first, right, and that's going to require tools and other things. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a problem in here. But we should be able to get tools quite easily from Spike, so that's not really a huge issue. I think at this point we will probably just get another one to work on the Liberty Bell production, so we'll be able to get the support for independence growing much faster there. Oh, right, the West Indiaman has arrived. Let's unload a whole lot of people. Oh, looks like the slave bark has also arrived. Alright then, let's unload everything. Also, send that to Spike, and I suppose the Veteran Town Guard. That can probably stay over here in Spokamania at this point. The Honourable Judge is also going to stay in here. Then the Elder Statesman is going to stay here. The Ironsmith we are probably not going to keep in here, actually. We'll send that elsewhere. And also the slaves we probably just need to send into places where there's room. So I guess Town in the Hills is going to get one. Oh, right, the farmer should also go to the Town in the Hills, I think. And the native slave, we could probably go ahead and send off to Fort Christina. We'd probably get another native slave to Fort Kathmandu's. Then I think Port Hoffman could use one. And just divvying these out so we can do a lot more stuff. And then we'll get the last one over here to Fort Giraffe, I think. Of those. There's in the West Indiaman, we could probably... let's actually stop by at Port Alberta to pick up some stuff from there. The Ironsmith... do we have one in Fort Dad already? No, not yet. That could be somewhat useful. Send it over there, and then the caravel has arrived. Let's go ahead and unload stuff there. Also, the trek has arrived, so we can unload the tools there. So Osborne can then go ahead and build up the... Right, so the church still needs a bit of stone. After that, we'll have tools to actually do a lot of other construction work. So that's going to be fine. But the trek, let's go ahead and load up some more gold. And I guess we've still got a whole lot of red pepper. And we've also got a bit of grapes. And I guess we could take the rubber back to Spike for the time being. Then that there, the caravel can probably go ahead and... Honestly, we'll just go ahead and load up some more stuff from Buildup, whatever. And not that necessarily that important for me. Right, because we're playing a Swede. This was a town founded by the Danes. But anyway, let's get the red pepper, and I suppose the fur and peat we can load up into Oathsworn. Go ahead and empty this one out. And I'm going to give the orders for it to already move towards the Danish port over here. So we can get a bit of an idea on what we're dealing with in there. Unfortunately, the fog over there is going to be a bit limiting on the visibility. Oh, and our frigate's been taking a bit of hits there. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, actually. We do have another frigate in here, just in case, but yeah, that's... Oh, right. So that's heading out. The train and all that. We could probably, with the 20,000 gold, we could probably pay for the university. Get that one funded, so we can get training done over here in Spokomania even faster. And also, well, the carriage is going to be done soon enough. Maybe we'll get the city hall built over here in Fort Sir Jody. And maybe the blacksmith shop over here is time to build that as well. So we spend, you know, about 13 and a bit thousand gold, but that's fine. Let's get to the next round. Oh, enemy troops. Huh. It must have been someone escaping again, I think. Many native nations. Right, I think we've met all of them now, possibly. Loyalty is a two-way street. Right, there's the university. I wonder if we're going to get an event after this. Let's have a look. So what do we want to build in here? We'll get whole or milk. We could also get, well, I suppose the butchery is going to be somewhat needed, but let's, we're going to have a bit of shortage of clay. Oh, right, that's what we're doing with the student over here. We'll turn that into the peat and clay crusher. So we can take the native slate out of there and get a lot more clay out of this tile. At least somewhat more. I suppose it's going to be at least 3 plus modifiers, so yeah, it's not too bad. Right, but I suppose we've got a few more things that we could probably build in here. We have yet to build. The Vintage's house is not one of them. Tobacco and Yerba house is probably not one of them. The armory, probably not going to be that useful for us. Powder maker is probably also going to be a bit lackluster. We could get a slaughterhouse to increase productions even further. Actually, we probably need to get the town hospital. The town's starting to be rather big at this point. And then we got the city hall at Fort Sir Jody. So let's contemplate on this. I suppose we could get the warehouse there soonish. But I suppose there's also things like a fort. Might not be a terrible idea in here. Let's get that one in there. And we got the blacksmith shop at Kazuraptor. We do not have any more clay also. I think we didn't have that before already. We paid for that. We could probably just get the warehouse for now, just to make room for more horses. Oh, and there we go. We got these. Let's sell that. We could probably turn the intended servant into... You know what? Let's get another... Ooh, heavy artillery, actually. That could be handy. We'll sell that off to Spokomania. Owen borders with Russia. You know what? Sure. I'll take it for now. Ooh. Stone in the town of the hills. Okay, excellent idea. No, we don't need to purchase that. Oh. Mangas Coloradas. Trading us one of the settlements. That sounds like a great idea to me. I'm guessing it was, yeah, it was that one. So they gave us the province there, and it was one of the natives. Is that one of our natives? Or if that's someone else's native? Could actually be one of the Dutch natives for all we know. Although, let me just double check that it's... No, we had the one over there that we'd sent to train there. Unless it was the... Oh, it may have been the one working the quarry, wasn't it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and fix that issue then. We'll send one of the mercenaries to deal with that. Right, and then we got the expert cocoa planter. Let's get that one back in here, so we're getting plus 11 cocoa pots per round now. That's pretty decent. How long until the... Okay, 4 more rounds for the fishermen to be trained. Or yet another fisherman, I suppose, I should say. Which is going to be quite a bit of fish in here. I mean, we're getting 43 food per round. That is rather massive. And once we get that fisherman, it's going to be even more. So I suspect that Port Albertus might become quite a large hub eventually. With various resources, or it might become a fairly large. I think right now, time is working against us. Let's get the pigskins from here, the cocoa pots from here, and let's see, what else do we want to... Oh, we do have a bit of the hemp that we could probably take to Spike, so we'll take that one, and maybe the furs. Oh, right, we can carry 5 things, so we forgot about that. Maybe we'll take some of the lumber as well, just to make sure the productions up here can continue working. And we've got the ironsmith at Fort Dad, so let's go ahead and take one of the colonists. Right, so that's going to be turned into a lumberjack soon. Well, that's 13 rounds, actually. I guess we'll just send this one to be working as the logwood cutter now. We can send this one to be working as a toolsmith. And then I suppose the one, the master gunsmith already in here. That's not the worst thing to work in here. That could potentially start churning out a little bit of other things. Now, we are getting quite a bit of wood, but I suppose we spent some of that building up other things recently. Could actually turn one of these into butcher for the goats. Because we are starting to have a decent supply of them. Could still be better, but yeah, it's good enough for now. We'll get that one done, and then let's go out and build up the... Right, so that's the savannah. We could probably turn that into farmland. If we want one village to grow a bit faster. On the other hand, we could get a plantation there for sugar or coffee. So, you know what? We'll get the plantation. We'll get a lot of fishing in there, nonetheless, on that. Oh, is this one full? No, not yet. Ah, right, so it was heading in here. That was the automated order, I think. I guess we'll just go for the whaling boat over there. And then let's talk with the natives in Madidi. Okay, expert hunter and in need of guns. Continue on in there. The brig of war has arrived. Let's load up some goods. What do we want to sell in Europe? We do still have a whole lot of cowhides. I guess we can sell some of that in Europe. That's a full shipment of that. We've got a lot of, well, I suppose fruit. Oh, right, both fruits. Wait, hold on. So fruits, milk, and furs are the ones that we can't sell in Europe right now. Take some of the rubber, actually. Right, sail that back to Europe. And then the slave bark. I'm not entirely sure if there's a lot of things that we want to sell to Port Royal right now. In here, I suppose we could take some of the fur. That's at least one thing. I suppose we probably have a bit of milk waiting in here. Yeah, we do. We might actually want to stop by at Spock and Mania to pick up some more. You know what? Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. Right, we got the Pioneer in here. Oh, right, yeah, we got the road built there. I believe Oostvoorn is now pretty much built up. I think Port Hoffman could use a bit more. I guess we'll just get a patcher over there or something. We'll get that underway, and then we've got the native slave. Oh, is this, this must be, oh, no, there's the free colonist, right, this was the one that we sent down this way. And the free colonist, that I can join the town as well. I will go and load up some more gold and grapes down to Oostvoorn. And then we've got the treasure over here, I suppose. Are we going to get a galleon in here soon enough? Maybe? No, that's a smuggling ship. That's a brigantine. No, it's probably not going to end up in here yet. So we'll just go ahead and send this off to Spike. That's probably going to be a bit of an idea. The galleon's definitely... Oh, there is going to be a galleon stopping there eventually. So let's go ahead and load up the... Oh, that's 99 gems. And we'll take the hemp, I suppose. Carry that to Spike. I'll speak with another chieftain. Expert vanilla collectors and in need of guns. Okay, well, we don't have guns to sell you right now. But we'll keep that in mind. So I think we are going to be preparing for another war against the Danes, because we need to start curtailing their strength a bit further. Like, this one's not too much, it's only 6 population actually, but we do need to get a bit of an idea how much are they having stuff in there. And also, we might need to first remove the access, I suppose, all the open borders, and then we might be able to declare war. Or maybe we can actually declare war directly, but we're not going to start that quite yet until we've got a few more troops perhaps ready. We can maybe go ahead and take... Actually, how many units do we have in here? We can probably take the Royal Artillerist. We'll still keep those two in... Oh, no, can't get there, but we can bring that a little bit closer at least. I guess the town is getting a bit full there. And then over here we've got... we could get the Continental Guard, actually. That we got from the Portuguese, I think. But with that, I believe we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you have it already. I'll show you the links down below in the ship room. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.